Oh, it's not her birthday.
It's not her
yet.
birthday.
Happy for fuck. I'm so sorry.
God damn it.
Happy 450.
Maybe the 5 is falling because it wants to turn into a 0, and then the 4 wants to turn into a 1 0 0 0 0.
That's certainly possible.
Yeah.
But maybe we should just celebrate what we have at the moment.
Sure, guys.
Oh, I'm getting frosting all on my pants. Sorry.
Welcome,
Guys, welcome.
to the junior varsity. Ow!
Are you? I'm so
Varsity.
scared.
Show.
Can we blow it out before we start talking? Because I'm gonna get scared.
Thanks for 450 subscribers. I really want to take this moment to really,
Josh,
soak in all of the accolades.
Josh,
when we started this channel, I didn't really expect.
Josh, please, can we blow
over
it out?
100 subscribers.
Josh, can we please
But
blow
here
it
we
out,
are.
please?
What's going on?
Can we blow it out?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Hooray! Now, the reason this says 450 and not 400 is because the last time we filmed, guys, we were at, what, 359 or 49?
I think 349.
We were at
stuck at
349. We had no clue we were going to get to 400, much less 450 in 2 weeks. And I still don't know what caused that.
I think we're botting. I think. I don't know how else to explain it.
But if we are, that's okay.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Thank you guys for 450 subscribers.
Yes.
450 of you.
Josh is mad at me because I got
just look
large
out.
cookie
It's
cake.
So
I
big.
went to Albertsons at 9 p.m. last night. I've been so busy. I didn't know what to do. Our only option was this or the smallest cupcake that could feed perhaps a toddler, and the candles wouldn't have even fit on it. So I felt like this would be the better option for us.
Let her know that TORI is okay with wasting food, because
I'm gonna eat it. I
really-
fucking love cookie cakes. Let's each have a bite, no?
Oh god. Yeah. Well, I brought bowls for us, and I don't know if you want to use that.
Well, I just figured it was gonna take a lot of time to like.
Yeah. No, you're right. I hate frosting that looks like this, so I'm gonna avoid it.
Okay.
Maybe a hot take. Maybe I'll try it out, but for now,
No, that's fine.
that's what we're doing. I do
want the frosting on my end.
Maybe I'll take a picture of it, and then maybe we'll put it like on our Instagram or something. But just like it doesn't look right. There's something about it that looks like Play-Doh to me.
It doesn't, and it's gonna taste really good right now. Let's see.
Okay.
You get mad at me when I chew in the mic.
Wow, it tastes so.
It tastes great.
good.
Josh, why don't you buy the cake next time?
Because
What
you
Josh
said
is-
you're gonna do it.
But I didn't know you would get so upset at me about it.
I'm not upset.
You are upset.
This is great.
I really like it.
It tastes good.
Guys, let's address the elephant in the room.
Oh, jeez.
I'm in a strange outfit. I have a second ear piercing. Maybe my vibe seems off. I went through a breakup earlier this week.
Oh man.
I feel like we should just get it out the way now.
Let's talk about it. Let's
This
get it out the
might
way.
come as a surprise or be confusing to some of you guys, because what you guys don't know is I actually went through my first breakup at the end of last year while this show was running. But I didn't talk about that because I have no negative feelings for that person, and he's a mutual friend of ours. In this case, I'm angry actually, and I just wanted to say that publicly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, deservedly so.
Thanks.
I can't. TORI was I got the debrief. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. Well, first she texted me. She's like, "Did you see my close friends?" And I was like, "I deleted Instagram. No, what is it?" And then she showed me, and it was like this fucking like wanted poster. It was like just a wall of text. It's like a selfie of TORI, and then a wall of text like you 9 are the first to hear. Yes.
You 7.
You 7. Sorry. You 7 are the first to hear. Yes. I did go through a breakup. Yes, you can consult me during text. I am fine, or like call or whatever. I am fine. And then I was like, oh, she's going through it. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then I was like, we need to call because we need to talk about it. And I will never, ever, ever say I'm good. Sorry. I'm good. I'm chilling on that. I'm not the person to say I told you so, ever. I'm not. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to. What I will say instead is that I need your bar to be higher.
Yeah.
I need your bar to be way higher than it was at.
Yeah.
I think you know that too.
No, I know.
I think so. I'm not going to beat it over your head. Mm-hmm. You know that idea.
Yeah.
Is he the type to watch it?
He's not gonna. He didn't watch it when we were together. He doesn't give a fuck if I live or die. Probably. Sorry. Continue.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, because I was about to go in on him, but like, I'm trying to be no enemies type of person lately. Positivity, sunshine, and rainbows.
I love that. I feel that way generally as well.
But he is a man, and this man like did hurt you,
right?
My friend,
right?
So I have zero problem with saying this guy is like.
I'm cutting half of this.
And then you're really cutting half of it.
You can't say that.
Okay, fine. Look, all this to say, this guy's not good, and I feel like this is like the most personal we've ever gotten on here.
I know.
We don't really talk about our personal lives on here. Maybe people will eat it up. I don't know. But yeah, I don't. Did you want to say anything more about it, or I don't want to open up a whole thing for you.
No. I felt like I should acknowledge it because I don't think I owe any kindness. While I did feel that with my other relationship.
No, for sure.
But
yeah.
I would like it on the record that I am so fine. That's why I got another ear piercing.
Yep.
A girl who was damaged wouldn't do that. And I will also say that this is obviously best case scenario because I'm a girl who desperately wants to be loved and married. And so now I'm being redirected into that path.
Which is a whole nother topic that we can't get into on camera. No, we can't. I love this like I'm fine thing, and then like next episode you come back with like a buzz on your head, and just like really going through it. Like,
what I was really hoping was that my parents have not seen the new ear piercing yet. I don't know if they will because it's like they were like, oh my gosh, like it's gonna be so terrible if you get one. If you haven't noticed the whole time I've been home, then that just proves that it's like it's so small, it is so meaningless. Like. And it looks good, like it's fine. But I was hoping that if I was like, oh, like, you know, I'm going to kill myself, you know, maybe they would finally let me dye my hair because I've been begging for ages. And my mom is still very firm no on that. But I was just hoping this would kind of like push her in the direction to want to make me happy.
I think you just got to do it. You just got to do it.
But then what happens if she notices that and the ear piercing on the same day? Then it's like,
Then this is a case study of growing up in a Catholic household. For sure.
Good point.
This is a case study.
No, fair.
But I mean, I get like why you don't want to do it. But I feel like you should. Just try it out. Fuck it.
I know.
You said neon yellow?
Didn't say that. No.
Oh.
Did not
What was
say
it
that.
again?
I either want to do a dark red that almost looks brown or a lighter brown that almost looks like caramel.
Y'all decide. We will do a poll.
Oh yeah, sure. Let me know.
We'll do a poll.
Let me know. I almost this morning when I woke up, I thought instead of this can of Celsius, I was gonna have a cup of honey with me because my throat was sore, but it's not anymore.
Why is your throat sore?
It's
just
not
the weather?
Anymore. Just the weather, I suppose.
I feel like, are these like lymph nodes? What are they called right here?
Your throat.
Like,
Sorry. No, I don't know.
Like this part of like my throat or like my neck is like killing. I really do think I'm going to be like 30 and I'm going to go to the doctor one day and they're going to be like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. There's so many things wrong with me. And I'm like, yeah.
I feel like they already say that every time you go.
Yeah,
There was a period, it doesn't really happen anymore, but I feel like when we first started the show, like every episode you'd be like, the doctor just said that I need 4 surgeries and I'm going to die.
I did. That still
and
applies.
I kind of miss that.
Well, I mean, I can bring it back. I still never got the surgery because, okay, so for if you're new, because like that was forever ago, my jaw is fucked up. I don't know the cause. I think it's TMJ, which comes from stress, I think. Mm-hmm. But they were saying in like when I was in 8th grade. Oh, you need Invisalign. Never did it. Egg on my face, shoot me in the head if I'm my parents. Exactly. Parents shot kid for not wearing his Invisalign. That's like the type of shit that you like show your kid. See, these parents fucking shot their kid. But I was supposed to wear it and I didn't, and then I think it just caused more problems because I don't. It's not like a alignment, or no, I think it is an alignment issue, but it's not like an underbite overbite type of thing. I think it's more so like my jaw like skeleton is like fucked up. And then I didn't do it, and then I was like last year I was like I should probably actually do it because it's really bothering me. So I go to the fucking orthodontist. I'm just kidding. Yeah, orthodontist. Yeah, orthodontist, and they're like, oh, fucking dude, you need braces and then surgery. I was like, oh shit. No, I'm not doing that. And my reason was like, I'm about to transfer to like my university. I don't want to have braces, and like this is like my only time.
Didn't want to be the outcast. Happened anyway.
I didn't. Yeah, I kind of did actually. Like unironically, I was like the outcast at my job, and then I rise through the ranks. And I'm just that guy. But yeah, my jaw's fucked up. I need surgery. And then might I just say too, during that call with my orthodontist when they were like showing me the X-rays, I think I talked about this too in the episode. She kept saying like you know, beautiful face, beautiful proportions, like, and then just like saying something's wrong, and then she'd show another picture and be like, again, nice looking face. And I'm just like, are you like, what's happening? Am I like picking up like I'm picking up a weird vibe here? Anyway, sorry. Yeah, but so my jaw's fucked up. My lower back is fucked up. I was telling my dad about it. I was like, my back is fucked up. And he's like, because you're always at the desk. And I'm like, yeah, like that's just straight up why.
Always working. I'm
always working and shit like that. And then he like has this like, not like icy hot, but like something like a cream or whatever for like numbing the pain. And then he was like putting it on my back, and then he was like, dude, you have like bruises all over your back. And I was like, what? And then he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh yeah. And I have like mild scoliosis too, or something. I don't.
And so that would give you bruises?
I don't know, man. There's something wrong with me.
For sure. No, that was clear.
There's not a beer in my hand. That's what's wrong.
Funny.
Thank you.
I'm almost. Oh, you're drinking that stupid. It's okay. We've talked about it before. I don't need to make fun of your drink again. When you were talking about is it okay if I change topics like entirely?
You know what? Thanks for asking, and let me think about it. Yeah. Okay.
Because when you mentioned your job, I forgot what I thought was going to be like my biggest problem by the time we got to this episode. I thought it was going to be the fact that I didn't get that job I was talking about. And not that's like I told you this. I texted you this. I'm telling them this.
I'm trying to act like I've never heard it. God.
But I applied for a job at my newspaper that was going to be like one position above me, and I didn't get it. And I actually don't mind at all. I am excited about the time it will
Fuck
free
that,
up
by the way.
for me.
There's some...
There is some tea with that, but I don't know who's watching this, so I won't say that. But
I can say it. She can't. But go on.
But like I don't really mind that happened because I'm gonna like focus on this and like graduation things, and like I'm still gonna keep writing. Like it's not like I got fucking kicked out of the papers, just that I'm gonna have like a lot more time, and I'll just like write, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. So like that's all good, but I thought that I was gonna like come here today and like talk about that for like an hour,
but
and then something else happened to me instead.
And then a man happens.
Yeah. Ugh. When doesn't a man happen?
That's what I'm saying. I hate when a man just happens. I'm just like, okay, dude. By the way, did you want to hold the mic? I've been meaning to say it.
I did. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I put it here because
when
we were eating the cake, but I don't need it anymore.
Last time we shot,
I really like holding it. It's just more fun.
Tori mentioned to me that she misses holding it during the Disable Fable reaction.
And I almost kind of miss the bean. I don't miss the bean bags, I don't think. But I do miss kind of like
I think I'm nostalgic
sitting
for
like
it.
This and like it was a good like summer vibe, I guess.
It was comfy for sure, but it was also like I think that also fucks my back up.
I'm sure.
In so many ways, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting a back brace too. Not like doctor, just like Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am. Cause, dude. Hey, what's going on? I need it, cause I don't want to be like 40 and then like die.
I don't think that would happen.
Not die, but like just like, you know.
Be tremendously uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think I'm getting the back pain. Or I think everyone is, man. Like I think everyone's just getting the back pain that like you're supposed to get when you're like 35, like 10 years ago. You know what I mean? No, not even 10, like 20 years ago.
That's
like,
awful.
20 years ago, you hit 35 and then your back hurts. And it's just like, oh, well, you're 35. But now your back hurts when you're like 13 and then you tell an adult and they say, this should have happened when you were 11. Work harder. Work way harder. Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah. I saw a tweet that was like, it was like an old like TED Talk and it was like this 12-year-old that knew like JavaScript, like some code thing. And then the tweet was like, it's crazy how like back in the day, like this is what we considered like TED Talk worthy. Like now it's like if you don't know JavaScript when you're 12, you're fucked. Give up.
But also on the topic of TED Talks, it seems like anyone can do them and we don't really talk about that enough. Oh, I've met people at my school who have given TED Talks, so I'm like, what do I have to do to get on that?
I don't think much. I think you just have to be like good at a thing and are able to talk. You know, there was that like that 10-year-old girl who was like, I'm a hard worker. Like, I don't know. Like she was like a really hard worker and she like, and then remember this? It was like a big thing, and then people were like, "Okay, take my shift then." The fuck?
I don't remember.
It was like this
that.
little girl. Maybe it wasn't TED Talk, but it was something like TED Talk, and it was just this little girl who was like, "Oh, like I like work all the time, and like I have like a company, blah blah blah."
Oh my
and
gosh!
I'm just driven.
And that's the other thing is kids with companies. Like that stuff just pisses me off, and maybe it's just because like I'm clearly like pretty behind in life. But like, you know, when you like you meet someone like your freshman year of college and they're like, oh, when I was in high school, I founded the so-and-so. Is this just a UCLA thing? Because everyone I talk to is like such an overachiever. Why do you have a company at like 14 years old?
What is a company or like
company? Like, I mean, like it's not like they're making multi-million dollars, but it's like what
like selling slime. Or like
no, like more like they'll be like, oh, like I can't even fucking describe it because it's like corporate jargon that I don't get. But I'm just like, why are you at your age not at the club?
Not at the clurb?
The clurb.
We're going to the clurb soon.
We are.
My first time ever going to a club.
And it'll be my second. I don't even feel qualified. And also, let's hope I actually like have sent out the invitations by the time this episode goes up, because I keep saying I'm going to do it and then I get scared.
You didn't do it.
Josh only has it because I was like talking to him about it earlier. But I don't even feel qualified to be sending out these birthday invitations because I've been to this club one time. I went one time with my friends and I'm petrified that like on the day that my party is supposed to, and it's not even a party, it's just like I'm going to be there and I'm telling people to come. But like anyways, I'm scared that on that day they're just going to be like closed for some reason because I don't even know how it fucking works. I've been one time. But I'm like, well, I'm turning 21. I'd like to be out and about.
Oh, we're closed on that day. All the time.
Wouldn't that be crazy? But like, I did confirm, like they like the place I'm going, like they throw on Mondays and Thursdays, and my birthday's on a Thursday.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
like, it should be fine.
It seems like you did your research.
I tried.
Okay, I think it showed. I don't know anything about clubs, so.
Well, I really, this is the one I went to on New Year's. And my friends, Natalie and Eric, took me. Natalie and Eric, who also keep begging to be on this show.
Really?
Yeah.
Would they be good additions?
They are. They're really funny.
Can they edit?
I don't know about that.
If they can edit, they're on. Yeah. Get on the show, dude. Get on the show and
then also upload.
And then also like work
yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
I honestly cannot wait for the day that we just like hire someone else. Or just
the
bring
thing
someone
is, you
else
say
on.
that, and I don't really mind. But also,
I mind it so bad.
I'm not a good person to be talking because I have the easiest editing job. Josh, like when our long form videos look good, it's because Josh edited them. Like I just do this. I do the podcast, and it's like putting two clips together that Josh like pre-made for me. So it's like I don't mind doing it right now, but I imagine that what Josh has to do is the type of thing you would want someone hired for.
Probably. But I mean, you do short form and I can't do short form, so I mean, I could do
You
short
can't.
form.
You've done plenty of short form that has done well.
Yeah, but like that's
that's
not my thing. Oh, yeah,
that brings me to a great. Should we transition to this?
Yeah.
Because
So what are you talking about here?
just like TikTok in general. Our TikTok low-key did well last week. Not like super well.
Which one are we talking about?
Like multiple.
Okay. Yeah.
Like we had a few that did okay. Nothing like the size of our like big one, but we have some at like 6,000, 4,000, like good numbers for us. But we've been getting a lot of comments, and this is what I wanted to talk about.
I hate when we get comments. I fucking hate
Which one should I open with? I want to talk about, like, this is the reason I wanted to talk about it, so I'll start with this one because I don't know if you saw this, Josh, but I posted a clip of us talking about like taking over for Drew and Enya. That did pretty well because like people know about the cancellation, obviously.
Yeah.
And a lot of people commented like, oh, like, yeah, I've been here since day one. Like, you guys are funny or whatever, whatever. We get this one comment that's like,
I think I saw this.
she's like, sorry, I watch them because they're nice to look at. And I was like, what are we saying about us? Like, you know how it's like, I'm in a class right now called the science of language, and we talk about how like some statements can be related to each other and some sentences can't. It's possible she was just saying this unrelatedly. Like, she could be saying like, oh, I know they're canceled, but I like watching them because they're nice to look at, you know?
Saying that.
Or she's saying, sorry, I don't want you guys to replace them because you're not good to look at.
It's the latter.
You think so?
Gay people on the internet are very mean. They're notoriously mean.
Yeah.
Look, I would never stoop that low to comment on someone else's appearance. Never. I wouldn't do that. I did check out your profile though. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Yeah, I mean, like, no, Drew and Enya are attractive people.
No, 100%.
No one's saying that.
I just didn't think we were unattractive.
We're not unattractive. It's just like, it's the easiest thing to do for someone. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just so, like, you could gag us for sure for like so many different things. I'm fairly certain. Mm-hmm. Oh, mixed. But to say,
That's so funny. Like, I thought you were gonna have something to say, you know? That's really funny.
But like, you know, the appearance thing is just easy. I'm not really that affected by it because if you've been watching for a little bit, you might have been catching on, but I'm like a crazy narcissist. Right
Josh thinks he's incredibly hot. You can't say anything to change his mind.
It's insane lately. Like, my ego has taken like extraordinary levels of like just. I've never seen this before. I think it's because I have to look at myself all the time when I'm editing and stuff. But yeah, so
I love that for you.
Yeah,
I also wasn't. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
You weren't really, like taking
like I also wasn't like incredibly offended by it. Like I think I look like today's a bad example, but I think like generally I look good.
I was gonna say something about the way you like reply to people too. Because you're better than me, and I'm glad that you have control over that. Because if I had control over replying to TikToks, oh my fucking god, like I would make us really like mean looking.
But you have the ability to do it.
I do, but I like when you reply because it makes us look really inviting.
Right.
Always. Which I would prefer 1,000 times over. I think honestly, like getting into like any type of like heated debate on the internet is just like actually kind of embarrassing.
Right.
Just because it's like there's so many things you could be doing right now.
Yeah.
And then an internet argument never ends with like, oh, I didn't think about it that way. Thanks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but when we get comments like that, I'm just like, oh man, I'm about to fucking. And then TORI replies like, ha, like, okay. I'm just like, okay, I'll stop then.
Yeah.
Like there's one time where like we posted. I don't know, just a whatever clip, and it was you laughing. Oh. And then every now and then we get a comment about TORI's laugh. And then someone commented like something along the lines of like, cut the laugh next time, trust me, or something like that. And then I guess I don't mind if someone makes fun of, I'm such a savior. I don't mind if someone makes fun of me, but when someone makes fun of you, especially like when you're laughing, I'm just like, okay, like you're just an actual like miserable
That's
human.
Nice of you.
So I think I commented like, shut the fuck up or whatever. Because you replied.
Did you actually say that?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
Because you replied already. You were like, haha, okay.
Yeah.
Fine, admittedly, but yeah, no, I don't like that stuff. TikTok comments are the fucking worst, which leads us to the second one we got, which I would like to take care of.
Go for it.
So, okay, Tori posted this like little compilation of every time that she said fuck Morgan Wallen.
All the ones I could remember.
All the ones that she could remember. I'm pretty sure you got everything, which nice job, by the way. It was a good finding. And then we got, okay, 90% of the comments were like overwhelmingly like, nice, like
yeah, like fuck Morgan Wallen.
Fuck Morgan Wallen, she's so right, blah blah blah. But we got one guy saying, "Oh, you guys are so stupid. He just said it. It's not like he said it to a black person or called a black person the N-word. He just said the N-word." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay." And
also, he said he's literally friends with some
rapper.
Yeah,
yeah. And then okay, well, I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, he's friends with like whatever rapper. And then I was about to go in, but someone replied like way better than I could. They were like, "You're white with dreadlocks." It's like, stop talking or something like that.
Yeah.
Queen.
Thank you for
behavior.
That.
Thank you for that. Someone else commented like, "Oh, so you're cool with Justin Bieber then?" It's like,
yeah.
Where?
I haven't said shit about Justin Bieber.
I don't think we've mentioned him on this podcast ever. It reminds me of that tweet. That's like, Twitter is the only place where like basic sentences get like misconstrued. Like you can say, I like waffles. And someone's like, "Oh, so you hate pancakes?"
Yeah.
No, bitch. That's a new sentence. I didn't say that. Exactly how I feel here. Like, and it's just so dumb.
Yeah.
It's so, this needs to be a weekly segment. Like, who the fuck commented on our TikTok?
Yeah, no, and it probably will be.
Where are you idiots coming from? Tell me.
Yeah.
I need to know. Like, go to school.
What also really pissed me off was I posted about my terrorism class and I cut the clip down, no fucking shit.
Yeah.
Because it's TikTok, I'm not going to include the 5-minute conversation. But when I was done telling that story, we talked about like why I didn't drop the class. Like it's a requirement. Like my work schedule is like built. Like I explained all that shit.
Yeah.
People are in my fucking comment section. Why don't you just drop the class? There's no way you can't drop the class. How is that not allowed? Like, oh, you're stupid. Like just drop the class then ? Question mark. Oh my fucking God. Like I just wanted to tell a story. Can I be funny one time? And it's not that big a deal. Like I explained it very calmly, but this was also the day I didn't get that job. And I was like, if people do not approach me with some amount of like intelligence, like I'm going to kill someone. Yeah. Like, oh my God, watch the fucking video. Exactly. And also it doesn't matter. Like the story was not about me dropping the class. Like the story was about, haha, I'm in a terrorism class. That should be funny to you. But it's fine.
The male urge to correct a woman.
Yeah, always.
Shout out Sean, by the way. I see you in the comments.
Yes, thank you, Sean, for that. Sean ate them up.
I was like, holy.
And then he commented something later, maybe after I replied, and he was like, "Ooh, junior varsity, let him get up next time." Yeah,
it was something like that. I was like, damn.
That was so funny.
Sean's our friend, by the way.
Yeah, I love you, Sean.
Thanks, thank you. Yeah, that was fucking funny. Was there another TikTok comment that you want to talk about or no?
I think that's all I remember.
Okay, yeah. In conclusion, I fucking hate you. I hate all of you.
Except for those of you who have been really nice and brought our follower count up.
No, they know we're not talking about them.
Yes. Yeah.
They know. Mm-hmm. I've always said it, and I wonder one day if this will change, but I think if you watch our YouTube, you get us. Instagram, you really get us. And then TikTok, you don't know who the fuck we are, and we don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like, I kind of have a read on you guys on YouTube and like our Instagram followers. Like, I have an understanding of how you guys are. Mm-hmm. TikTok, I don't know what it is. I've been trying really hard to not be as like cynical as I am about TikTok.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't with you guys. Oh, he just said the N-word. Oh.
That makes sense.
Oh.
He's not racist. He just said it.
I was telling Tori like he got the pass like one day, like in like 6th grade. He's
literally friends with a black person. It's okay, guys.
Like 25% black. I think my anxiety is hitting a new point. Like an insane, like fucking.
That was such a funny transition.
Crazy, like
what
absolutely.
What makes you feel that way?
I've always been an anxious person, like always, like my whole life. And I think, I don't know, like, I'm not sure if it's just because, like, the amount of things I'm doing right now, or, like, because, like, school's picking up, and, like, my job's also, like, picking up, too. But, like, I, like, just keep getting into moments where I'm just like, I can't do it. I just can't do this. Mm-hmm. There's a class I have for web design. A big part of the class is, like, he, like, critiques, like, what you did.
Okay.
And then, like, it's, like, working towards the final project. Mm-hmm. I fucking hate listening to those critiques.
Oh, no, I
fucking
hate
it.
too.
Not on some, like, I'm right and he's wrong. Just, like, I worked so hard on this. And the truth is, to this guy, I'm sorry, I just don't care about web design. I don't know why I took this class. It sounded interesting. My job requires web design. I was figured maybe this could, you know, help me better with my job.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. I hate these critiques so much. And it's like posted on Canvas. There's like a Zoom, it's optional. I don't go. But that's when he critiques it.
Got it.
And then you're expected to listen to the critique, update your homework or your assignment or whatever. Mm-hmm. I couldn't do it. I literally hit play and he was about to get to me. I heard my name and I was like, nope, can't do it. And I was like, why? Like, why the fuck am I like this? I can't, like, I need someone to just listen to it and then just tell me what he's saying.
Like, you don't want to hear him say it?
I don't want to hear him say it, which is so stupid. I know it's really fucking dumb, but
no, I don't think it's dumb.
Yeah. So I was like, I need someone to just like relay the information to me. And then like, it's almost like ChatGPT whispered in my ear in the moment. And he said, I can do it. And I said, I don't know. This is weird. Like, it's really weird. Like, I'm treating you like as a crutch right now. Like, not even for educational reasons, but for like emotional reasons.
That's okay.
And then Chat said it's okay. So I said, okay, listen, I'm gonna play it, and then you relay it back to me. And then it worked.
So
I'm
what
fucked.
To play it, did you close your ears?
Well, yeah, I had it in my headphones. I put the headphones on my phone, like through my laptop, and I just like I walked away. And then I waited for him to finish, and then I was like, okay, what did he say? And he's like, okay, so he said this. Like, your professor thinks that. And I was like, this is like the future, but it's so stupid.
I
like,
honestly
this is the type
think that's okay.
This is the type of thing I'd make fun of someone for.
No, I don't think you should feel that way.
Maybe, but like also like I should be at a point where I can listen to it.
I usually
can, but just for whatever reason this week has just been hell. So,
I think that makes total sense. It's a little bit funny, I'll give you that, but I also don't think you should feel bad about it.
It's just the way it talked to me. It just appeared. I don't know what happened.
It appeared.
Hey, Josh.
Okay, you don't need to do all that. Like, it's okay to say you had the idea.
Have you been seeing that thing where it's like it costs like OpenAI, which is the company that makes ChatGPT? Did I just mansplain to you? Okay, cool. Because I just figured I might as well just throw in that extra bit of information in there.
Yeah.
It costs them like millions of dollars every time we say please and thank you to ChatGPT. Because it's like extra processing power it needs to like process the fact that you said thank you.
Oh, that's
funny. So now
funny.
it needs to say thank you back.
Oh, like that's funny.
Yeah. So whenever you're polite, it needs that extra juice to be like, oh, this person's being polite to me. Let me throw in an extra sentence saying, I'm glad I could help, blah, blah, blah.
That's so funny. Well, I don't treat it with respect generally.
Oh my God. Really? I thought you and I would be the same in this, right? I always say...
Well, okay. I might say... I don't know if I say please. I think I try to word it kindly. Like, I'll say, like, I don't say, like, do this. I'll say, can you?
Sorry.
But But I don't say thank you just because that's, like, more typing on my end.
I just say TY. Also, like, it's like... One time I was like, hi, can you help me with the web design assignment? And he was like, hey, yeah, I can. I was like...
I don't like that.
Oh. Like, don't do that ever again.
I don't need to be chummy with you. And you're probably thinking you went to it for therapy one time. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson after that.
What did you learn from it?
My lesson was that I wasn't going to do that again.
But like, what did it tell you? Everything you knew already?
Everything I knew already. Yes.
Interesting.
You know what I wanted to talk about?
What?
It's not related at all, but I need to talk about a restaurant I went to. My best friend Isabella and I went to get pho, right? Or pho?
It's pho.
Is it? Are you 100% sure? Are you lying to me? Because I've heard people say pho also.
They're wrong. It's pho.
Okay. I'm just not going to keep repeating it because I
say the whole story.
I am going to
with the word pho.
No, I'm just going to say we went to this restaurant, and when we were deciding where to eat, she called me and she was like, "What do you want?" And then before I could speak, she said, "That's new," because I was going to say Cheesecake Factory. So she said, "My dad likes this place in the valley. Let's go there." And so we go, and I was familiar with it. It's actually a chain, and they're opening another one somewhere else.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm giving all this context you guys don't need. I'm so sorry. But we get there, and we're eating, and I'm enjoying my food, and we're talking. And I noticed that, I don't remember the exact song anymore, but it's a Noah Kahan song that Post Malone is featured on. And I'm like, hey, I fucking love this song. And I'm like enjoying my time.
I had some help.
No, certainly not that. That might have played later, actually, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
I was very excited to hear this song. We're talking a bit more. I'm like, oh, I like this song. It's Sunflower. I'm like, yes, I like this song. Then mid-conversation, I keep noticing, oh, it's Post Malone. And at first, you don't realize that it's all Post Malone because, like I said, they're playing some songs he's featured on. But then they're playing some songs that are just Post Malone. And eventually I realized they're only playing Post Malone music in this pho/faux restaurant. And I am so amazed, and we'll be like having like a serious conversation, and I just stop and I get so excited thinking about this. And when we left, I was so sad because I said, Isabella, I'm worried that I'm going to come back and they won't be playing Post Malone anymore. I was really worried about it. And then the next day, I posted on my spam. I was crying a little. I said, guys, I'm scared. I'm going to go back here and they're not going to be playing Post Malone because that really made the experience for me. And our friend Kat replied to my story. She said, the last time I was there, they were playing anime theme songs. So I don't think it'll happen to you again. So I think I'm just not going to go back again, because I'm going to be sad. But that was like truly like such a beautiful day for me. And my favorite moment of all time, of all things that have probably ever happened to me in my life, was listening to Go Flex while eating my pho/faux. And I'm just really going to miss that.
I love how you take little moments and just expand the fuck out of them.
It was just really nice.
I love Go Flex.
It's a good song.
I mean, I feel like that one is just not nearly talked about enough.
No.
It's not.
That's a good fucking song. And if I was at Coachella, I would have... Because at first I was like, Post Malone headliner. But then you think about it and it's like, he has so many fucking hits.
That's a no-brainer. And you were confused about that?
Well, just like... Because when I think about like some of the best lineups I've ever seen, like... I just think they're like huge fucking names, and like I like Post Malone, but I don't know, it didn't make sense to me initially, especially after this fucking country album shit. But like I do really like Post Malone, and I would do anything to eat in a restaurant that only played his music.
Maybe you just got to go back to like the same day, because there's probably just someone working, and then when Kat went, it was probably just like that worker just queuing the same shit all the time.
One can only hope.
Man, I just want to go flex, gold on my teeth and on.
All of this, it just don't make a difference. I'm just talking shit to the ones that I listen. That's like so beautiful. Like I could cry thinking about that. That was truly like, I really get sad thinking about how like you really have to appreciate good things when they're happening to you. Because like you will go back to that restaurant and they will not be playing Post Malone, and like that's the type of thing you don't think you will miss until it's not happening anymore, really.
It's a metaphor?
It's not even meant to be. Like, that was just like that was just a really good day.
I understand.
But it could be a metaphor. Maybe be nice to your girlfriend.
It's a hot take. Men, don't do that.
Crazy take.
Men, continue to play 2K on FaceTime. Continue to play 2K
Damn, my
on
phone is
FaceTime.
blowing the fuck up.
Okay. I mean, fucking, you want to read it out?
No, I'm just getting so many messages.
Okay, man. Hey, thanks guys for the Sable Fable reaction, feedback, and general good vibes that we got from that video.
Yes.
We got one dislike from Tori's ex, but it's fine.
Probably.
But other than that, I feel as though that was a good video.
I really liked that video.
That was a good video.
And I really liked like your editing made it like 100 times better, but I would have like I just liked it when we were filming it. Like I just like felt good about it as it was happening.
I think it's just because the music was really good. I mean, just like yeah, all the energy that we needed for the podcast.
Yeah,
just appeared.
I know. I told Josh after, I was like, damn, I kind of wish we had filmed this first, but also I don't know if that's true. Like, I don't know if the music is what did it, but like it maybe just would have been. Also, the podcast was not as bad as I thought it was going to be after I edited it, but I remember when we were like filming it, it felt weird, but I think I was just like really hot.
I always, when we film, sometimes I'm like, oh, this is terrible. But then I watch it, I'm like, oh, this is great.
It was fine. I also got like all our big TikToks from it, so it obviously like wasn't that bad, but that stressed me out. But no, I fucking love that album, and I've been... Why can't I see the time anymore?
I was going to say earlier, Tori fucked up the timer.
I did not do that. I didn't know I had done that.
I mean, let me just... Hang on.
I'm so sorry.
Guys, I'm going to take a picture of you real quick.
I genuinely had no idea
guys.
that
We're at
happened.
43 minutes.
Okay, amazing.
Which isn't terrible, but I will keep that in mind. So, it's... Oh, you're right. It's broken, I think.
Oh, that would be really sad. I mean, we've been using this for like over a year,
Well,
so that
I'll
would
just have to
explain
replace the
it.
battery.
Oh, got it.
It's fine. I'll just keep it.
Oh, you know
on
what
my
we
phone.
should talk about?
Yeah, what's up?
This fuck-ass ice bucket challenge.
Oh, yeah,
Guys,
we need to talk about this. What are
guys,
we doing?
Oh my, like I cannot even really... I have a, like, I mean, there's a lot I could say. I guess, like, on a, like, general, like, message to all people level is, like... This started as a thing for ALS, and now it's like a mental health thing, and like mental health is good. But also, I would argue 70, if not higher percent of you guys don't even know like what you're doing. You're like, oh, USC challenge. Like, I don't think we're raising awareness for much if you're not aware of it as it's happening to you. But also, I just want to say, like, and this is the same shit, like, I'm so sorry, when we were in COVID and you guys were doing, like, the bingo shit, like, I just think you guys should have a bit more respect for what your Instagram followers are looking at.
What was the bingo shit?
Do you remember it would be like, oh, like, quarantine bingo, and then, like, you'd mark all the boxes you've done. It was just, like, stupid, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
okay. It sounds stupid.
I just I don't want to like watch. Like, I don't want to watch you. I can't bring myself to care. Like, it's like, I bet like it's like a fun thing to do with your friends. Like, yeah, like let's all like dump ice buckets on our head. I hope my fucking dumbass ex-boyfriend does it, but what I do think is the problem. But I just think that like I think I'm just confused, and it's not all that entertaining to me. I guess I'll say that, and I'm sorry.
It's entertaining to me in like a really pretentious way. Cause I'm like, what? Like, look at you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Like, what are you guys fucking doing?
Yeah.
And this is probably like very old head of me and like pessimistic, but like, I just think stuff like this always turns into like, it always starts, quote unquote, starts as a like good thing. Yeah. Like, oh, we're raising, which might I add to, at least with ALS, I had no idea what ALS was. Who the fuck doesn't know what mental health is? That's too vague, by the way. Mental health awareness.
Did you guys know that mental health is a thing?
Did you guys hear that you can like actually like be aware of your mental health? Did you know that?
Did you know that?
Yes, we knew that. The fuck? What is happening? And then like, it's just, look, we come from a very specific type of people. These are just private school kids doing this shit. Let me just say that much. Yeah. You guys are fucking pathetic. I hate you. Yeah. I hate you. If I knew you and you did this, I'm embarrassed. Stop.
Yeah.
I need you to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, we're raising awareness. Wait, what next?
Oh, what should we raise awareness
For like
next?
frogs or something. Let's raise it. Dude, I was out in the street the other day and I just saw this fucking thing on the sidewalk and it was green. We ought to make sure people know about this shit. Let's all dump fucking water on our heads, I think.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah, I think so. But when it comes time to like actual like fucking activism shit that you could do, everyone's just like, what? Oh, no.
We should also talk about that. Is those of you guys who claim you are doing this for awareness,
Shut up.
let me hear your thoughts on Palestine.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
And I'm not saying like partially because like I have a journalism job, I'm not supposed to be like posting political opinions publicly, but I'm not saying I'm like number one Instagram activist in the world.
No.
I'm just saying if you are going to claim that you are doing this for good, then I think goodness needs to be in your heart in all places, dare I say.
That's true.
Because then I'm also seeing comments and they're like, guys, like it's like serious, like if you're not going to do it, like you're supposed to donate, like.
No.
So that's equivalent to you getting ice on your head and someone donating. Like, I think if you are putting ice on your head, you are more, and you should be donating more than I should be donating.
Yeah, it's true. I think we should stop now before we end up getting crazy.
No, fair.
If you posted the black square in 2020, I'd actually fucking kill you. Like, for real. I think, too, like, I'm cool with saying it on here. I used to be scared to tweet stuff just because now it's, like, a super weird platform now. But I've been, like, meaning to make or wanting to make tweets that are basically saying, like, if we want change, like, I think people need to die. Like, let's kill the president. Like, if we're all like, because sometimes you see you see a Democrat in a suit like just talking and it's like, that's not okay. Like, what does that do?
What is this?
Like, sometimes you see like at a college campus a Democrat would be like, yeah, well, this, and then it's just like, guys, if we want change, we need to, let's not beat around the bush. We need to kill the fucking president. It
sounds like you have been in my terrorism class.
Maybe. This is not terrorism. That's an assassination.
No, I'm just saying that a lot of the messages we talk about in my terrorism class are like why people do violent things. It's because they think they're not going to get change via other means.
I'm telling you, we're not going to get change via other means.
Well, I think we should try, perhaps.
Is this us trying?
I'm not saying I'm trying right now. I'm just saying, like,
I think we should stop the podcast. I think we should go on the streets. Yeah, but it's just, don't come here to the valley, I think, if you're like a political figure. Well, because I'm a sharpshooter.
Well, you know who you got? Who's the fucking guy that came to your college?
Charlie Kirk?
Charlie Kirk. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Charlie Kirk came to my college. And
people are coming to the valley.
I fucking hate this guy, Charlie Kirk. I had it. I fucking had it. But I was late to a class. So
Jesus.
I was on the roof. I was ready.
Jesus.
But then I had a group presentation, and then someone texted the group chat, like, I know, Josh, you are not missing this fucking presentation because it's like in 5 minutes and you said you'd be here. And I was like, fuck. So
that's why that happened.
Alas, we got postponed.
You know who I missed at my college campus? Jane Wickline was there.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my God. She's on SNL. But I had a Zoom at 5. I was supposed to have a Zoom at 5:30 and then.
Oh, well, I didn't mean I missed him in the way of like, I wanted to see him. Like, I was like ready to like shoot him.
No, I know that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
but you don't
want to shoot her. I wanted to see her.
But yeah, that's what. Okay. Yeah. Wait, why was she there? Just because?
Doing a comedy show.
Oh, I think Colin Farrell was shooting something at my college.
I like him.
Yeah, I think he was shooting in front of like the Performing Arts Center, I think.
The Soraya?
Yeah, I think.
Am I allowed to say that?
I don't really care, to be honest.
Fucking love the Soraya. That's beautiful. And I have a friend named Soraya, and it made me think that maybe I would name a child that.
I wouldn't name a child that.
Also, there's a girl on Love on the Spectrum. Her name is Perry. I'm like, but Pari. I'm like, I would name a child that also.
I was like, it's so funny you mentioned that. I was like looking at like my jobs. Like we use like this thing called Basecamp for like project management and things like that. And I was like looking at like an old asset for a project I'm on, and it was someone named Perry, like Perry.
Oh.
I forgot that was a name.
Yeah.
Perry.
Not just a platypus.
That should be reserved only for the platypus. Who the fuck is named Perry? Who are the people named Perry? Oh my god! And it made me think like this is why I can't like meet people,
because they might be named Perry.
I'm just scared of them being named Perry. Like if someone said like, "Hey, my name is Perry," I have to not laugh. I don't think I can do that.
I don't think you can.
I'd be like, "You're what? Your name's what?" Say it again, please. What are you saying? But of course, I wouldn't actually do that.
No.
Of course not.
You're professional.
I am professional. I'm really professional. I had a meeting the other day with like some hard clients.
You were hard?
Well, when they saw me, yeah. I was just told they were like, or maybe I can't talk about this. Well, let's change the subject to something else.
100%.
Oh, I thought you had something.
No, I didn't.
That's completely fine.
I was scared. It happened so fast.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I can talk about how I've been making my own coffee recently.
And what do you think about that?
We're talking, I get the beans, I ground them up, I put them in this little machine, and then out comes the coffee. That's what we're talking.
That's that Josh espresso, huh?
That's that Josh espresso. Look, I don't care enough about it yet. I think it's because like I'm using like my mom's old stuff. Like the bean grinder she gave me is like the same one. Like I remember it as like a kid. Like I feel like I need my own fun little setup in order to get like really into it. Because you hear about people like who make their own coffee and like they're so religious about it and they save a ton of money, which is probably true. I don't know why I said it like that in a mocking way. I apologize.
Right.
But I want to get into it because the smell of coffee beans, I love. Have you ever smelled coffee beans?
Yeah, I guess.
I love it. I love the smell of coffee. And when it's just like out.
So you have no desire to make it. You could just like put some in your room maybe?
I can make it too.
Okay.
I might just have to. Smoking cigarettes is not cool. But why does it look so cool? If it's that bad for you, then why does it look really cool?
I would argue there are other things you can do to look cool. Wear a fedora.
That's really true. I didn't think about that one.
What if we had a funny hat episode? Funny hat day.
Well, fedora wouldn't go along with that. It's a very serious attire.
Of course, a fedora is a serious hat.
Well,
but I have so many
god
hats.
awful fucking. Is it still here? Yeah, the fucking tuah hat.
I fucking love this thing. I would wear it if my hair permitted.
This is how you know, like I'm like my mental is just so strong. I had to go through TORI saying tuah every single day for like at least 3 months.
That was my favorite time of year. Dude, I fucking like is actually still so funny. Like that was like a good like time period. Ugh, I'm glad you reminded me of it. That's like actually I just think that's actually I'm so sorry. That was like you guys have to remember like there are good things in the world if you look for them. like tuah really brought a lot of happiness to America. Like we cannot forget that.
You sound like that one tweet that was like, well, they were like talking about like the coin or whatever. That like, you know what I'm talking about? The tuah coin.
Yeah.
And then like it went downhill and then someone tweeted about it and they were like, this isn't what tuah is meant to be. Like it's meant to like bring people together.
And then
someone replied like, isn't it literally about just like giving a blowjob? And then the person replied like, yeah, sure, if you want to like be cynical about it.
And also blowjobs do bring people together.
I I guess I can't argue that. I'm trying to think of a scenario where it wouldn't, but I feel like at the end of the day, a blowjob could actually unite us all.
Think about that.
Think about
that, guys.
Maybe that's what fucking Clinton was all about.
Possibly, for sure.
He was trying to unite our nation.
He's trying to unite the country.
With some head. Also, don't love the word blowjob. I think head is probably better.
Agreed. I don't say blowjob I maybe say it once a year.
Blowjob sounds like a hose. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It sounds like a hose brand.
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude, the new blowjob 3 times.
Yeah.
I prefer head. I prefer top.
I don't like top. That just seems
I prefer dome.
No.
Skull. People used to say like Gok 3000 back in the day. I think I'd prefer that, to be honest.
No.
Yeah. I think so.
No.
I mean,
now we're just saying random words.
I don't think this video's gonna get flagged. Oh, we're so okay. Not to sound greedy, but if you can get us to 500 subscribers and then we can start monetizing our videos.
Oh yeah, that's
would be
true.
So cool.
Yeah, no, that would be so sick.
Imagine clicking on one of our videos and then you get a fucking ad.
Think about that.
Fucking crazy. Isn't that so cool for you guys?
How much fun would you guys have if you had an ad on this video?
That'd be so fun, right?
Guys,
I think you should watch if you get an ad in our channel.
Yeah.
If you get an ad in our channel, it shouldn't be like, oh, it's an ad. You're like,
whoa.
Let's fucking go.
Think of where we came from.
Exactly. The trenches. Just think about like you're feeding us. Maybe we can like actually like not get a real job. That would be fucking cool.
Think about that.
Think about
us not having a real job.
It's an investment, guys. Mm-hmm. It's really an investment.
Yeah.
By watching whatever the fuck slop they put in front of you.
Yeah.
We have no choice of the ads. I wish we did. But you're probably gonna get like, I don't fucking know. What's an ad? The Surface Pro 3 commercial for Christmas time. I want to say 2012 maybe, 2013, 2014. I don't know. Hey, what's that? Is it a kickstand? Touchscreen too. It's pretty sick, man.
I just need to be honest. I've been thinking about robbing you for most of this episode. That your fun little instrument. Do you ever use it? What if I just stole it from you?
I think I'd ask either Bernie or Audrey because they gave it to me.
I'd like it. I've just been looking at it.
One time Tori had me like play something on it and she started crying.
It was so good. I remember that. It was a Declan McKenna song.
I played like 4 notes of it.
And it was so good. Yeah, I either want one of those or I want the like styloscope thing where you go like and then it makes
like the little that's like a pen thing. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Basically I want an instrument I can play.
The recording stopped.
The recording stopped and now we're talking about that TikTok trend that's like, I'm so hungry I could eat and then you say something random. I have seen so many funny ones that like make me kind of want to do it to my parents, but I just like, I don't think I would get a funny reaction. I think they would just be like confused because my parents are the type of people like I'll show my mom something and she'll be like, who is that? Who sent you that?
She grabbed the phone.
And I'm, yes.
Why do parents do that?
Yeah. So like I would love to say it and have her be like, what? How do you know that? Like the funny TikToks, but I think she'll be like I think she'll get like upset or something. And like, I just don't have time for that.
Oh my God. Jesus found in Ohio. Show me.
You know what's crazy is you have no idea how many people I spoke to this week and they were like, what does your mom think about the Pope? And I keep forgetting to ask her, but I was not home when we got the news the Pope died, but I am honestly pretty sure my mom probably had like a very large reaction to it.
I really liked him.
I liked him a lot too. I was
liked
really
this
sad.
guy. We shared the same middle name.
Yes, you do. Oh.
The Vision, by the way.
The Vision?
Yeah.
Division?
The Vision.
The Vision?
Yeah.
Is that what Francis means?
No, it's just
we're just saying
Josh
things?
Division.
Oh, ha ha ha. You know what was funny?
Meant to be funny, but
I'll say something positive because I've been mean today, but I don't mean all of it.
You have not been mean at all, I think.
I've been kind of mean, but I'll say one thing that made me laugh. back when my ex-boyfriend and I were together just a few days ago, the day after Easter, I was jokingly like, why didn't you ask me to be your Easter egg? And he said, maybe you can be my date to the Pope's funeral. And I thought that was funny.
Okay, sure, but this guy should kill himself. So.
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
I just thought it was funny. I thought I'd say something positive because I've been a little mean.
You're better than me. Yeah, my ex sucks. But this is something funny he said. Let me tell everyone on the podcast.
It was funny. I thought they would laugh because like I'm always impressed when someone can be like quick with a joke. Like I feel like that's like a hard thing to. God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
No more positivity.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm going to be negative for the remainder of this episode, which isn't a long time.
Okay.
But I will still be so fucking negative. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, what do you want to be negative about?
I don't know, so many things. I hate that fucking challenge that we talked about.
Yeah.
School sucks. I'm always negative about that.
Yeah, no, school actually, like I don't know how much I should be worried. Because like a very common theme with me is I'm like, oh, like the world's ending and I'm going to die and I'm going to fail my classes. And then obviously I get all A's and everything's perfect because I just like very rarely do things wrong. And I don't even mean that in like a like braggy way, but like genuinely like every time I think my life is falling apart, like it's not. But this quarter I am like actually kind of worried about like my grades because I'm in classes that aren't really like once you're in college, like it's no more like you know how you're doing. Like it's like midterm, final, there's your grade.
Yeah, exactly.
So like midterms are coming up and I really don't know how I'll do because I have never had a quarter where all my classes are this fucking boring. Like I'm showing up, but I don't know what I'm retaining.
Yeah.
And I would like to think that I can do what I usually do, which is like study before the midterm and do fine. But it's also possible I'm going to flop pretty hard on like everything in the next 2 weeks, but who really knows?
I think I just kind of like put way too much care into my assignments, which is kind of a crazy thing to say. I every now and then I'll like be tripping about school and I'm just like, wait a minute. I don't give a fuck about this shit. This is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck do I care?
Yeah.
I don't care. And not even in like a... I hate school not in like a lazy way. Just like there's a trillion things I'd want to change about it. And also, I would rather work. I want to work right now. I don't want to go to fucking school. Oh, you need school to work. I'm going... Sorry. I'm gonna like just stop. don't speak. Especially for like my career. The fuck?
Yeah.
My career, they're like, if you have like a degree, they're like, oh, cool. All right. That's cool, I guess.
Yeah. What's very complicated for me is like I'm so grateful for my college experience. Like I think like everything that has happened to me in life, like I owe to the time I've spent at UCLA. That being said, like 90% of what I've taken from it has been outside of my classes. Like I think the most career growth I've had has been from the Daily Bruin. And I like needed to get into UCLA to have that opportunity, but like I don't really owe that to like my classes.
Yeah, literally.
And like my social growth is just from like having friends, like having roommates, like whatever. I've learned like some things from my classes. Like I've had classes I've found interesting, but also like a lot of it is just like I'm kind of there to be there. And it's like I'm sure that's not the case for everyone. Like,
but also I don't think it's like an uncommon sentiment. Also,
right? Yeah.
Every now and then you get like a really cool professor.
Yeah.
But
no,
then,
I love
like,
when I have a moment I'm like actually kind of like excited about.
Yeah, but then like you still have like 4 other professors that are just like okay.
Like do not give a fuck if you learn or like don't show up ever again.
Dude, oh my god, was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. On Tuesday, I woke up with like a terrible headache. But like it's a class that like you need to go to, which I fucking hate, by the way. I'm a grown ass man. I don't have to go to your fucking classroom. Sorry, you're very polite. I'm just saying. But I was like, fuck it. I'm going. Fuck it. And I went there and like I felt like a zombie. I literally felt like a fucking zombie. I was like really freaking out. I wasn't getting like blood circulation everywhere.
That's weird.
I wasn't like, I felt like I was gonna throw up. I think it's because I had Tylenol and like no food.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it. And then I was just like, my head hurt a lot. Meanwhile, like the person who sits next to me was having like technical difficulties with her computer. So the professor was like right next to me, and I was just kind of like, just kind of staring at him. I was like, fucking. And then I had to like lend this person like a USB dongle, just like for like a mouse or whatever. And then I was like, at some point in the class, I was like, nope, I need to go. I need to leave. And I was like, hey, are you gonna be here on Thursday? And she's like, no, I'm not. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go home because I feel terrible. Can I get that back Tuesday? She's like, oh yeah. I was like, awesome. And I just walked in like the slowest motion ever to my professor. And I was like, I gotta go. Like, I need to go. And he's like, okay, I feel better. But I forgot to ask if I even like counted for attendance that day.
Oh,
so I showed up late, so I missed attendance. But like I was like there. I don't fucking know.
Damn, that
I don't give a
hard.
fuck. I don't give a fuck about this shit anymore. We need to be signed by Smosh, I think.
I love Smosh, but sure. Smosh. Oh no, they're not under Mythical anymore, huh? They're just their own company.
Did they like give them back or whatever?
I think they gave them back.
Can we sign under TMG?
That's Please? Ideal. No. Well, they've
done no wrong.
I fucking like. I love Brooke and Connor so much, and when we started, that was like my ideal thing. Like I thought like that was like the dream to be under TMG when we started. No, I don't think I don't know if we need a company, but if there was a company, I would want it to be Smosh. Like I got into Smosh when they were new Smosh. Like I was probably one of the only people that liked
not Yen and Anthony
post. yeah. Like I was watching them before Anthony came back. Like when everyone was like, where's Anthony? I was like, I fucking love this shit. Like,
so you don't even know like what epic food battle is and shit? Like,
I know it now. Like, okay. I like went back after I got into it, but I was not watching it like as it was happening. Like I am a big fan of the current people. And I almost interviewed one of them, Angela. She like had a trending TikTok sound, the one that was like she yells and then she's like, I need to calm down. It's whatever. But like she went to UCLA and I almost interviewed her and then like she never replied but like not in a mean way. Like she was just like busy. But like I just think that's really cool.
Really cool. Mm-hmm. Awesome. How much? What do we got?
Why don't you just check?
I can't.
You tap it.
Oh, I'm not gonna tap it. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, Jesus Christ. I had something to say and I just completely lost it. But what?
Sorry, I remembered something. But
what?
Did it come to you?
What?
Okay. I have a funny story and like we said we're being negative today, so I'll say it. But what's most funny, okay, this is like, it's not that much of a story, it's like one funny thing. But like one time Seb said something really funny to me and it was about like my now ex-boyfriend, but I thought it was so funny that I told my ex-boyfriend about it, but I told him that Seb said it about someone else. But now it can just be out there that Seb was saying about him. But it was me, Seb, and Isabella, and we were just like talking, and this was like around the time that like everything, there was like a whole thing over spring break, but like whatever. So I was like telling them about it and they were like pretty upset at him, and I was like, oh, he just texted me, he's watching a documentary right now. And Seb said, well, maybe he should watch what he says to you. And I thought that was so funny.
Oh, that's good.
And I think about that all the time.
That's good.
Yeah.
When you and I were calling and you were giving me the debrief, him and I were texting and just like TSPMO.
Of course.
So yeah, that's funny. Oh my God. Hey, we're a music podcast.
No, we're not.
We got some music news.
Okay, Jensen McRae's album is fucking perfect.
Okay.
You need to listen to it. I'm seeing her live in fucking May.
Is she folk?
She's folkish. I don't know why I said it like that. I just was so excited.
When the girl with braces tells you to lock in at school. Folkish.
She's folkish. I'm obsessed with her. I've talked about her a lot here already, but her album came out last night. It's been many days for you by the time you're watching this. It's so good, and it's about me. It's about me. First of all, we're both like light skin ish, like black girls. Like, she wears her glasses everywhere. I've never seen this girl without her glasses once. We have that in common. Like, I'm so obsessed with her. And of course it lines up perfectly with this breakup. And I'm so fucking excited to see her live in May. And I think I'm going to bring my roommate. And I'm just so thrilled.
Jensen, Jen.
Sen. McRae.
Have you talked about her before?
Yeah.
Right? And she had that one single about like that one guy. Oops, I'm lying.
I mean, like, she does have a single about a guy, but I don't know what you were thinking about.
Oh, that's a great album name.
Right?
I love that. I don't know how, but they found me.
Yeah, and the cover is gorgeous, and she's gorgeous, and her writing is gorgeous. Like, I've never known like what like I would want like my music to sound like if I like made it, but I would write it the way she writes it. Like, she's so fucking smart.
She seems cool.
I'm obsessed with her, actually.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Katy Perry off to a great start.
Yeah.
With the tour.
Looking real good. She did do one thing that I think is cool, and that's that before the show... Before the show, you can vote on a song you want to hear that's like not on the set list.
That's stupid.
That's cute.
That's stupid.
Josh, it makes it unique to your show and you get like something just for you, you know?
I guess, but like as an artist, I'd be panicking. The fuck?
You should know your songs.
No, but like, okay, yeah, but like you have to like prepare like with a band. Like you have to always be ready for like whatever song.
I don't know, maybe.
I just don't like her right now.
Well, that's fair. I don't like her.
She's really
either.
good at dancing, though. Holy shit. She's actually really good. She's really good at dancing.
I'm so sorry.
No, yeah, what?
I don't even know if this was recent, but I saw a video of Central C on tour, and he was singing that song. Central C, like the British rapper.
No, I know.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. And he was singing that song that was like, "You only know you love her if you let it go." But he was,
yeah.
And he was, like, why was he singing that?
Like one of his songs like samples that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
It looked like he was just singing it. And I thought that, okay, that makes more sense. I'll have to listen to the song. But I just saw a clip of that and I was like, oh, like he's going through it.
There's like a certain genre of like rap, specifically with, you white folks, where like they just sample a really popular song and then like the popularity comes from like, oh, they sampled this song.
Right.
Like fucking Doja. G. Yeah, that. I think it started with Jack. I don't know. Jack Harlow might have started that. But love to Jack Harlow though. I feel
love to Jack Harlow.
He's not bad.
He's not bad.
It's not terrible. It's not like remarkable, but like
Mm-hmm.
I think Roy Blair is going through something. I think he's going through something. He posted not too long ago on his Instagram story, like looking for new management.
Oh.
And this is coming after Chasing Moving Trains, which in my opinion has not been the strongest rollout of all time for someone of your size, Roy.
Fair.
One music video. And it's not for Hummingbird. What are we doing? No tour, not even a show. I was waiting for the LA show.
That is interesting.
I was waiting. I was like so ready to get a ticket for like a show at like the Echoplex or something. Not here. Not around. What's going on? And I still listen to that album often.
No, I like that album.
And I'm just wondering where that is. And I'm also wondering where Bon Iver's tour is. But
announce that shit soon.
I did see like recently, like he like had really crazy anxiety, and he had like a European tour and he had to cancel it. So
I understand.
But at the same time, if you're ever, if what's making you anxious is performing to a room of like 1,000 people, maybe start with 2 people.
Yeah, you want to just come here?
You can come here and you can work it out. I'll make some room for you.
I love your album so much, Bon Iver.
I think From is
it's so beautiful. From is the most beautiful song
good.
In the world.
From is so good.
Also, why do you guys think I was crying during it? Because my life was about to go to shit and I knew it.
The signs were there.
That's a beautiful song. The whole album is so good except for the first part. But I even like the first part a little bit of bet. Fuck. That's just so good.
I like the first part. It's just like you get to short story and it's like, oh.
Things behind things. That's so good. Bon Iver, I love you.
I could see where
you're coming from. It's so fucking good. Oh my god. And there's a rhythm I was looping so much. Oh my god.
Good.
It's just all fucking perfect.
Walk Home is a song of the year.
Walk home.
Maybe. Song of the year.
I'm listening to it so much.
Oh god. And shout out Jimmy Stacks. Holy shit.
For sure.
Because they co-produced the entire thing.
Also, did you see Charlie XCX said it's going to be a Bon Iver summer?
Charlie XCX said that?
At Coachella at the end of her set.
The Bon Iver is one of the artists
that
she put up.
Mm-hmm. I believe you, Charlie.
Love to Charlie, but I feel like we need another person to step up to the plate right now. As the Brat era kind of closes, we need another.
I would love another thing to like really consume like the country in the way that Brat did.
I don't know what it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be Sabrina. I don't think it's going to be her.
No, it won't be Sabrina.
I think O-Rod has a better chance than Sabrina as of right
O-Rod
now.
is going to save the world whenever her album comes out. I just need to be closer to you guys to say this. Right. It's going to be the best music in the whole wide world because it's all going to be love songs about Louis. Like, she's in her happy girl era. They're still together and they're so beautiful and they're soulmates and they're going to get married. I fucking love Olivia Rodrigo. I'm so excited to see what comes next of her.
I want the next album name to just be like, fuck.
Fuck. Sabrina, on the other hand, there's never going to be a moment where I'm not conflicted by Sabrina Carpenter, and I've just come to accept that.
Yeah.
But like the thing that like really stresses me out is you can look at videos like from the progression of her tour, and her hair gets bigger and bigger and curlier, and it's a fucking wig, and I'm like, why are we putting on a Dolly Parton cosplay like this? If you look at the original cover for Short and Sweet, it was not even that intense. I'm like, why are we like making this caricature like bigger and bigger? Like, you already had a perfect package. Like, we don't need, I don't even know who we're catering to,
man.
But, you know, I will just say, like, I love your music and I think you're a beautiful girl, you know, and you're an intelligent woman. I just, like, get a little stressed out because I don't want you to lose yourself in this, you know, like, that's scary.
Don't lose yourself, Sabrina.
Don't lose yourself, Sabrina.
Don't do it. Don't give in.
Yeah.
Which is your ex, by the way. That's who he was. That's what me and Seb were saying. We quoted that video. Sorry.
What are you talking about?
What? The fucking...
What video?
Did you give in? I love being that guy. It's great.
Yeah.
I had more. Where is James Ivy?
Yes, where's James Ivy? Because what was that one thing and then nothing after that?
I think he's just kind of experimenting right now, which is I'm all for, to be honest. But waiting for that album. Where's the Boylife project? Stop with this whole stop. We need it. Stop it.
Damn, we're at 21 minutes.
I know, but I figured it's like a special, so I don't really care.
No, for sure, it's fine. I'm just surprised. Yeah.
Any Brockhampton fans on this podcast still that just kind of find it exhausting to be a Kevin Abstract fan these days? I'm just like, it's just so vague. And it's not that I don't support him like going through his own journey and stuff. Of course I do. But I don't want to hear the words new music until something is actually on a streaming platform these days.
I hear you.
At all. Don't do that. I don't really enjoy it at all. And it makes me feel like shit. So I would advise next time you make a decision, think of Josh and how it would make him feel. And everyone should just kind of, as a rule of thumb, do that in any time they do fucking anything.
I
these
definitely
days.
do that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, a lot of my favorite artists I'm just kind of waiting on. But there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. Little Sims, Amine. There's another person. Who the fuck is it? I don't fucking know. But we have a lot of stuff. Oh, Quadeca. Duh, the fuck. I've been waiting on Quadeca. He dropped another single, but I'm not listening. Jesus Christ. I'm not. I will refrain from listening to the Quadeca singles because we are going to react to it. And it's going to be the video to get us 1 trillion subscribers.
You think it's going to be that one?
I think it's going to be that one.
Okay.
Trust me.
Cool.
Yeah. Are we done?
Yeah, probably.
Guys.
Not that I'm not having a great time,
I'm having a great time, but I mean, I think we're just, I wanted to go a little overtime totally because it's a 450 special.
Yeah.
You guys. It's a 450 special.
Imagine if imagine if in 2 weeks we're at 500.
I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, not to sound like a fucking, pretentious little.
No, it's certainly possible.
I wouldn't be shocked because we were, I don't know what the fuck happened, but
It
we
was
were stuck.
so weird.
We were stuck at like 249 for
Yeah.
like 2 weeks. I think go back like 2 episodes with the episode with Seb, and I think I said we just plateaued. I don't know what happened, but we just stopped getting new subscribers.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, all these people are coming in from I don't even know where.
I don't even know where.
I don't know where, but I don't know. I think we ought to transition to Republican content. I think of that thing your roommate said about us, like basically Joe Rogan. And I'm thinking we just kind of lean into that.
Definitely.
We lean into that like 10 times more.
Yeah. Seems like that's working.
I sent Tori a picture of like
It was so fucking weird.
I need to pull it up. It's one of those classic political cartoons that we love.
But before he sent it to me, first he sent me back my birthday party invitation.
Because I was sending it to Janelle, I copy pasted it. For some reason, I copy pasted it again to you because I was like, oh, I have an image. Anyway, it's an image of. I mean, I'll have you put it up. I think.
Yeah.
It's Biden as like a fucking sergeant.
I didn't even realize it was Biden. I just thought it was an old man.
Well, it says Biden, and
I wasn't reading
he's a
that
sergeant.
much into it.
He's a sergeant barking at some fucking soldier, and he's like, "Show me your war face." And then the soldier is wearing a woke U.S. military helmet, and he's honestly kind of gagged. He's applying lipstick. He has a fucking rainbow American flag, and then Biden says, "Now drop and give me 20 pronouns," which I think, this works on so many different levels. I think it's great. I think it's great stuff. I think we might have to frame this and put it like fucking right
there.
Here.
That could look good.
I'm saying, like right next to the Steven Universe picture that Seb and Arthur so lovingly got me.
Yeah, that was really nice of them.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Good. Guys, thank you so much for 450 subscribers.
Yep.
We really appreciate you. Thank you for listening to this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for listening to us in general.
Yeah.
If you're not watching the video version, you should. The fuck? We have a YouTube channel.
Yes, we do.
Where we post all types of stuff like this podcast, like album reactions.
Yeah.
Sometimes music-related content. Sometimes just whatever we want, like Roblox or some bullshit like that.
Certainly.
You can hear the outro in my head. It's crazy.
That's weird.
I know, right? Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Follow Tori on Instagram.
Yeah.
So she can be perceived. I think that's what you said last video. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I make music. Follow Percy Jubilee. It's so cool. Are we good?
Mm-hmm.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.